Muy buenas a todos, aquí en Zosprosmente estamos aquí en una, mi primera reacción y vamos a reaccionar a este vídeo. Día, vi el otro día Top Gun Maverick, me encantó, la vi otra vez, la primera en el cine y después en- la vi en casa en DVD. Tengo la primera, vi la segunda, me gustó más la segunda porque es una pasada, os recomiendo que la veáis. Tenéis que ver este vídeo y la película. O sea, vamos a ver primero cómo es y después vamos a ir hablando sobre los detalles y después ponemos el behind the scenes, ¿vale? Vamos a empezar, ¿vale?
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
You two characters are going to Top Gun.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
Increíble. A mí... Vamos a ver el de verdad. Tráiler. No, en español no. A lo mejor no es igual, pero bueno. ¿Qué más me da eso? A ver. El tráiler. Aquí. A ver las
30
partes
plus
que son
years of
iguales.
service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. Why is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
Vale. Increíble. Increíble. ¡No! Hostia. Espera. Vale, vale, no se me fue. Genial. Como veíais, está muy bien hecho, la verdad. No sé cómo lo hice. Ah. Vamos a ver. Mira, hay algunas partes que se nota
Everyone here is the
que
best
está
there
mal
is.
hecho.
Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
You two characters
Vale,
are
ahí
going
se
to
ve
Top
bien.
Gun.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher.
Ahí la cabeza. ¿Ves? ¿Viste que se movía aquí este pelo? Ahí se mueve el pelo y solo se mueve la parte de la cabeza.
Just want to manage
Y
expectations.
ahí, fijaros en este hombro. Espera.
Just want to manage
El
expectations.
gato se ve como un papel ahí pegado. Vale, vale. Se ve que está un poco, si te fijas bien. Si te fijas. Ahí no sé por qué censuran eso, la verdad. No sé por qué censuran la pata. Bueno, aquí está, el behind the scenes. Aquí nos va a decir todo. Cómo se hizo.
Cannot believe it. Wow. I remember asking myself years ago if
Traducir el español. Por los que entendáis.
Wow. I remember asking myself years ago if making an Owl Kitty Top Gun video would be funny. And of course, this was before the new movie came out over the summer, which finally gave me a reason to do it, and I'm really happy that it did. So without further ado, here's a breakdown of how it all came together in edit.
3, 2, 1.
So, for this parody to work, the biggest challenge was to have all the shots inside the plane work. And for that, Lizzie would need a tiny helmet, just like in the movie. Which leads me to my first problem. I'm always amazed when I see people online post videos of their cats wearing costumes. Lizzie, despite being a movie star, hates costumes. She really hates them. So my first attempts with these little helmets were a complete failure. Even this one, which was objectively funny. But ultimately, none of this footage was usable. Okay. So I went back to the drawing board and tried to focus on what Lizzie actually likes. And that's when it came to me. Lizzie loves being bounced. I don't know what it is. She just loves it. That's something I learned while making the E.T. video. I put her in a box, started bouncing it, and for some reason, she loved it.
You can hear this purr.
Is that normal? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section. So once I got a good shot, I brought it into After Effects and replaced it with a face that's just a little bit more bewildered, just because I think it's funnier. She looks crazy. And so the next step is to bring her into the plane and give her a helmet. Just like that. So yes, the helmet is made entirely in 3D, which I know is kind of a bummer, I wish it was real. But when I modeled it, I did give it little holes for the ears, and I think that's pretty cute. And of course, it's not Top Gun without adding the name on the helmet. And honestly, the first time I saw this, it did make me chuckle, because it's so silly.
What the hell?
Okay, this is insane. So, the first thing I do, of course, is remove the character from the plane, and all I needed for this was for Lizzie to look up. So I used a toy that I waved around above her head, just like that, and then I put her on the plane, removed part of her body, and added the helmet. Et voilà. Easy.
Just want to manage expectations.
This shot is so goofy. So to begin, I've had to extend the background in Photoshop so that there's room for Lizzie and my arms, and then I just recreated the motion with a costume that I found on the internet. This next shot is super simple. It's just Lizzie looking very cute, and all I did was give her a pair of aviator sunglasses. Very stylish. And in case you're curious, this is the room where I do all of the shooting. It's nice and bright, and I don't need any studio lighting. I love this scene. It's so ridiculous, but it just wouldn't be Top Gun without it. What starts as a fairly simple jump is actually just Lizzie on the ground playing with a toy. Then I just reuse that perspective to make it look like she's jumping. Now I know so many of these shots are heavily edited, but you know, that's just the magic of cinema. Which reminds me, this video is brought to you by Max! I'll self more to tell a cat. Okay, now that's the shot I wanted more than anything in this video.
Ready?
And honestly, I didn't know how to go about it. So here's my first attempt at trying to get some wind to blow in her hair, but clearly she didn't like that. So then I tried a different strategy of trying to get some hair moving in the wind. But then a few days later, I just turned on the fan, and for some reason she kind of enjoyed it. So then I just replaced her head with one that's a little crazier. You probably recognize it from this shot. And then I motion tracked it to the shake of the bike, added some lighting, and I actually really like how it came out. Okay, this shot is ridiculous, and it was done exactly how you imagined it. Really, it's that simple. I don't know what it is, something about a cat playing the piano. I'm sure no one's seen that before, right? And finally, I'll leave you on this shot of Lizzie being upside down and flipping the bird. Classic. And in reality, it's a combination of these two shots. The second one being a video of Lizzie staring at actual birds. I really love that sound. She's nuts. Anyways, so I start by selecting the mouth and dragging it onto the other head, then flipping the whole thing upside down and adding the helmet. It looks a little fake, but it's funny, so it doesn't matter. And the hand is entirely photoshopped. I actually thought it was funnier when I blurred it. I don't know why. What do you think? And before I leave you, I just want to say thank you to all of you who shared and
Bueno, muy bonito. Me encantaría hacer algo así, pero no tengo tantos recursos para hacerlo. Os dejo el enlace aquí abajo del canal para que veáis a verlo, porque tiene de Titanic, de Klaus, de Jurassic Park, de Godzilla vs. Cat. Es todo. Chicos, si queréis más reacciones, suscribiros al clic y activar la campana para que recibáis mis vídeos. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.